wonder what they're like.
From our viewpoint, Professor, they're either suprahuman or subhuman.
Hello and welcome back out there in the YouTubeverse. We are slaying Spires once again. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We are here every Thursday with a new video here on the channel. Appreciate y'all being here. I am going to be regenting it up as I climb the ascensions through with the Regent. Take a look at what we have here. We have a large capsule. We have a lost coffer. We have some winged or winged, whatever you prefer, boots. Lost coffer. Gain 1 card reward per curing a potion. I do like that. So let's start off with our pathing and see what is here for us, what they have in store. Elite Fire, Event, Chest, Merchant, Elite Fire. Monster Elite. This is a tougher path, but it's a rewarding one if we wanted to go this route. 1, 2, 3 into that first elite. So no hard pull, normal fight. I think I'm okay with that. We have the later merchant. This kind of has everything I'm looking for in a path. Gives us the chance to bail on this particular elite fight if we feel like we have to. This might be a hard pull monster at that point, so this could be pretty daunting. So we'll see. By then we should be fairly well equipped to fight. Or if we have to bail, we can bail this direction and just kind of have a bit of an easier time fading through elites if we need to. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty happy with this one. The boots I don't think are as necessary because we actually have a good path. I think we're probably taking a card reward and our potion. So we get a flex potion, not the best. Furnace is pretty good early. Glitter Stream is also a really good block card that could help us pretty early. Both of these are pretty good. Kind of like the Glitter Stream. Astral Pulse does help us obviously with the multi-enemy combats. We'll take Glitter Stream, get a good block card going. Could help us avoid taking a lot of damage out of the gate. Okay, shrink us away. I think this is definitely the start. I think we follow up like that. Do that, do that. That's a fairly efficient turn there, not taking any damage yet. We are going to take a little bit of damage here. No. 3 strikes will do it, of course. 2 strikes will do it. Because of the vulnerability. Blast. 4 damage for each skill. Pairs really nicely with the Glitter Stream we just picked up. So we're like almost... We're very heavy skill. And that could pay us off pretty early. Willing to take that here over another block card. And the hidden cache might be a little early for that. I think I'm willing to lose 3 max HP to upgrade a random card. Just to defend, but that's okay. Do we want to lose 6 max HP? I'd be willing to do that one more time. It's pretty good. I think we will stop right there. I don't want to go too low. We have another event coming up anyway. Transform a card or upgrade a card. Definitely will upgrade a card. Let's view what this is. This is 13 and 7 or triple star, which is nice. I think we just go ahead and upgrade here. I like that. Okay. 7. We have 1 strike. Let's strike into the back here. Defend plus full blocks for us gives us a little bit more star. And we'll see what we can do here. Okay, we have the glitter stream for 13 block. That's nearly a full block. I think we're just going to take out the front slime here. We're in a good enough spot to take out the back slime probably effectively. Yeah, that is true. So then we can do this, we can do this, and we should be in a pretty good position to deal with this slime as well. Yep, and we do. Oops, come back. There we go. I like a charge. Kingly Punch is pretty good. Alignment could help us as well. All 3 of these are pretty good. We're not really taxing our energy or our star production too much yet, but we're also not heavy on star production immediately out of the gate. Our damage output's definitely where we're suffering, so like the charge to just like upgrade random strikes looks like it's probably correct, and it also is a skill to play with our lunar, which is nice, the lunar strike. So I like that. That deals with that. Do we want to venerate here? We're just still on the falling star, so I think I just want to get some damage in to try to end this fight as well. So now we're at 7 block. We're full blocking. Charge here. We can change out a strike and a defend, which will help us for sure next turn. No real reason to do this. Okay, so let's do this, do that. Alright, that went really smooth. Crush Under helps us against multi-enemy combats. I'm leaning into that. Gain a strength, lose a strength. Interesting, for sure. I think I'm willing to take the Crush Under here, though. Okay, let's start on our first elite fight here. It's the big blobby man, frog parasite. So, generate a skill potion. Are we interested? I kind of still like glitter streaming here. We can then just lunar blast for 10 damage. We'll save the potion for now. Awkward time. If we draw something that draws cards, we'd have to draw 4 cards. I think we just charge now, as opposed to trying to get the infections in our deck to swap out. So we're taking 16. That's what we're on schedule to take. So we can block 15 and then Crush Under, which should be a full block here. So I like that. There's the minion dive bombs. There's an infection. Do you think this likely is a kill? No, we're 1 short. That's probably actually fine. Block the infection, and now we should be able to just hopefully cobble a hand together with a little bit of attack in it. We did not. Or do you think we have to take this out here? Is there a world I just skill potion and try to block around everything? I guess we'll try it. Glow is pretty good. None of these actually provide any kind of... The alignment helps in that we can take this out and we have 1 energy left to attack one thing, but that doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. So I guess we'll do a free glow. Yeah, I think we do have to take this out. Take no damage from the infections. Looking for our Crush Under, and we found it. That helps us a lot. It's like the worst possible configuration of a draw because we don't have any cards in our draw pile. So that's pretty rough for us. I'm definitely going to defend plus here. So we're right now full blocking. There's no real need to do anything. And hit 2 times. Any of these we hit will get pretty low. Okay. Got our Crush Under, which was a pretty lucky draw, honestly. I do think we have to glow here. We do have to clear those. We're going to take a little bit of damage from the infection. But if we walk away with that as our damage from this particular elite fight, I think we did pretty darn good. Okay. Solar Strike, we're not super hot on that. I do like a Convergence. We'll try to make that work. It's another skill again. Easy upgrade at this particular rest stop. It's between Charge and Crush Under, it feels like, because the multi-enemies are a little rough for us. We'll do the Crush Under. Got another event here. Not the biggest event fan. So that would clear the artifact. Okay. It's not doing anything to us. We can do that. We can do that. And that'll help us hopefully have a better next turn. On track to take 9. I do think we want to do this to full block. We can go deal a little bit of damage here. Take nothing. Next turn we have some block already. We can certainly Crush Under and see where we need to go from here. I do think we want to just get that out of here for now. Could have just struck, but that's neither here nor there. So 1 tick in the punt category, 22 damage. 15, 9, and 9. Yeah, if we had taken damage off that, it would have been 100% on me. Those are the kind of game-losing moves that, you know, like, will resonate across the rest of the... Bulwark is really good. Guiding Star is decent, right? Draw 2 cards, deal damage, helps with our damage output. We're still a touch... Like, the Convergence obviously helps a lot with star production. The Bulwark's really good. It plays well with our Lunar. But I am a little concerned about our damage output right now. Is that our biggest concern, or do we just Bulwark and say we have... I guess we do the Bulwark and say we have blocks solved for now. We definitely have blocks solved now with the Horn Cleat. Okay, a little merchant action. Let's take a look at our relics. We have a Stone Cracker at the start of each combat. Upgrade 2 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of the combat. Good old Lantern, just give us an energy at the first turn for every combat. And then the Stamp, we get the Royally Approved, which gives it Innate and Retain, which is really good. Choose an attack or a skill. I don't know as though we have anything that's, like, strong enough out of the gate to, like, the charge is interesting for that. We have it every time, and we can remove cards. In terms of card rewards themselves, we have an Astral Pulse on sale. I do like a Manifest Authority, but I think our block is, like, pretty well handled. Same with Patter. And then we have 4 potions, Touch of Insanity, Strength Potion, and Ampule. We have Purity, and of course this and the colorless cards. in a card remove, which I do think we want to take a card remove here and just remove a basic strike. We're just a touch under relic, money. I don't know as though we have another merchant this floor. So what do we want from here? I think we'll take the potion just to help us out, because our path is going to be a little daunting. Okay. Definitely like Venerate. I do think a Bulwark is fine. It's going to put the Sovereign Blade in our hand. This is going to be a tougher fight for us, there's no doubt about it. Convergence here. Weaken him up. Start off with a healthy amount of block. We keep getting this charge at really awkward times. Crush under to reduce that strength. We can attack here to try to end the fight. Looking to take 2 damage. We can full block. And we're looking at a reshuffle. Don't think we want any of that. I do think we probably want to end this fight a little quicker. Take a touch of damage here. Hope that we can do some good works. Looks like we're going to block 10. I think we're going to charge here. Because I do think we want to find these things. Upgrade 2 strikes. We get a Lunar Blast for a decent amount of damage. We could Convergence if we want to. The retaining our hand obviously irrelevant, but the extra energy might be what we want to get through this fight. We'll have taken about 8 damage total. I think that's probably fine. Dive Bomb, Bulwark, Venerate. Okay. Yep. Minion Dive Bomb, Sovereign Blade. We should have Bulwarked first. That was on me. That would have been a kill. So this is unnecessary damage we're taking. We could Snecko Oil if we want to try to avoid the... Try to get 0. Let me take a look and see what we have here. We have a Minion Dive Bomb coming up. I guess we do it, because it's kind of just my punish and hope that I can get there. The only 0 is Venerate, and we can't even Falling Star. Okay, that's on me. Okay, got him. Yeah, should have just... it didn't trigger in my head the Bulwark forging. Decisions is really nice. We have a ton of skills in our deck. Yeah, I do think we want that. We're not taxing our star right now. I do think this is a costly mistake that we made in this fight, because now I think we also should rest, given the context of what's coming up. So, I think that's really rough, because this is a potential hard pool combat. There's a Crush Under. So we have Venerate, Lunar Blast. I could Crush Under everything. That'll sap their strength. It'll deal 1 to everything, as opposed to the 6. It's like I don't think we have quite enough hit in here to strip. Like I can't go like strike, and then Crush Under to just do a bunch. So I think we'll probably end up doing this direction. Shrinks everything. We're on track to take 2 damage now. Put this back. Do this, and then we can hit up front. Take 2 damage here. Not a big deal. We definitely want to block here, because we might as well. Clear out this front one. We'll block easy because of the cleat. Falling Star. I think we can't Bulwark plus. So So I think we want to Falling Star this one, weaken it so it's only for 4. We're already full blocking now. So I do think we want to probably Bulwark plus Convergence here. Should set up a kill for both. No issue with blocking. Sovereign Blade the back. Strike and strike the front. Reflect, one of my favorite Regent cards. Is it good in this deck? So it is so much block. I don't want to keep taxing our star either. I think we'll just chill. Okay, bird. It's be a tougher fight. 17, we have the Bulwark. Gain in energy is interesting. We could Bulwark plus Glitter Stream. That would give us 26 block. With ease, and then we have 7 block the following turn plus. Kind of just like Bulwark plus Convergence, but we are taking a little bit of damage if we do it that way. So what if we kind of split the difference? Bulwark, defend, and then Convergence. No damage there. Falling Star was excellent. What's in here? Defend plus. What do you think we want to do this? I think it's the defend and probably the defend. Okay, we're blocking everything, so this turn we just want to unload. Could have maybe been worth flex potioning since we're doing so much damage here, but the vulnerable felt pretty good. Let's see how things go on this next one. We're looking to deal 26. 26 and 5. Okay, that was actually like super clean. Love to see that. Know Thy Place is interesting. It's another skill. Being able to apply the weak in particular feels kind of nice. The vulnerable sometimes, obviously, it's like pretty flexible. It goes out of our deck. It's interesting. I guess I'll try it. Let's see how it goes. We get to upgrade here, going into the Vantum. No multi-attacks is a little bit scary. I guess we'll upgrade the charge here. We'll see what we can do. Three. I do think setting this up is probably pretty good. And then we can take one of the slippery off. Okay, now we're looking to take 12. We can for sure block. So full blocks, all good there. Down to 6 of the slippery. Now this is the big hit turn. 20 damage. We already have a weak and a vulnerable, but I don't know if we want to waste that here. We have 2 cards left in deck. They're both defends. I do think we probably want a skill potion at this point. The draw 3 cards, put 1 back is interesting. Gain a strength, lose a strength, draw 6. I think the draw and put 1s back is probably pretty good for us. Would we not want to play this turn? Something like decisions. Now, I think we want to know Thy Place. 7, 15, 20 is a full block. We can charge. Strike. Pass there. Take no damage, get 3 wounds. Okay. So I do think minion dive bomb. Just gotta strip the slippery off of it is the tricky part. Venerate. Convergence. Okay. That should help us a lot, actually. Bulwark. Defend. Crush under. This will strip the last 2 off of it. Take no damage. And now we can actually start hitting this thing in earnest. Helps. $45. I do think convergence is probably correct. Take a hit. Take 12 on the chin. This is a bigger turn for us. 27 damage. 8 block. 18 block, take 9. Okay. 3 cards in deck. Wound, Glitter Stream. This is an excellent charge, but the best one we've had. Okay. So then we can draw cards. We can put back our Bulwark. We can deal damage. We can gain star. Should help us a lot. Alright, let's see where we're at here. We got many a wound, so I do think it's a Bulwark charge turn. So let's do that. Full block and just change these wounds into useful cards. Okay. Let's draw. Did we get another charge? We did not, but I think we can probably put back 2 wounds. We'll just put back 1 wound. Are we, what are we, so 20 we're being attacked for. We have 2 energy left. We'll probably Glitter Stream. Minion Dive Bomb Lunar, so we can put back a defend. So, Minion Dive Bomb. Lunar. Which I should have done in the reverse order. A little bit of damage there. It's a big damage turn. Man, 1 star off. I do think we have to spend the star here. And defend, so 20 taking 3 plus a convergence here is pretty nice. Take a little bit, get some more wounds. Looking to deal 35 damage, and we found it. Okay. Got Big Bang, one of my favorite cards. Monarch's Gaze. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses 1 strength, and then we have royalties at the end of combat, gain 30. For sure taking a Big Bang on that one. Let's see what's offered. Falling Star and a Meteor Shower is actually quite good. 2 weak and 2 vulnerable to all enemies is really strong. And multi-enemy combats are what we're having a tough time with. So that's a nice solve for that particular problem. So if we solution there, what do we have? We have potential for monster, elite. So no hard pull monster there. Into a rest. And then from the rest, we can go wherever we want. We probably need to go rest into either event or fire, into elite, into merchant here. So this is probably where we want to go, irrespective of how we get there. But I think this is 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3. There. Or there. It's probably how we end up pathing it. Apologies for the drawing being a little ugly. It's a little ugly. But I do think that we are interested in probably the meteor shower here. Start off that way. Immediately into a multi-enemy combat. Let's start with our big bang. There's our meteor shower. Okay. We have that there, so I do think we do want to defend because we're looking to take 6 right now. Can't really take that enemy out. So let's charge. Let's make a strike and a strike into the dive bombs. Defend. I guess know thy place. We can convergence. And the turn take 1. There's our crush under. Okay. Right now looking to take 10. We can dive bomb the back one, which just takes it out. We can sovereign blade the front one, and then gain some star here. And then we just take this one out. Easy peasy. Took a touch of damage. Not bad. I do like all of these cards. I'm a little concerned about the tax on our star production. We're already having a lot of trouble playing decisions. We already have a Know Thy Place, so I think I have to skip this, even though I do like all 3 of those cards quite a bit. Obtain a random power, obtain a random 0 cost card. Let's take the 0 cost card. Just another Know Thy Place. That's fine. We skipped out on one of those, so I don't feel too bad. Let's start with a big bang. And then we shall Lark. I like being able to go up in stars and up in stars here in case we do draw our decisions next turn. He did not steal it. He stole our convergence. No decisions. Probably just want to try to hit as hard as possible here. Okay. Up in the air. Know Thy Place. Charge. Easily turn those 2. Just a flex potion here, and we're on target to take quite a bit of damage. Yeah, I'm going to take 10 here. These are the kind of hits I don't like to take if I can avoid it. Let's make sure we want the conversions back. Deal 5 damage, 4 damage for each card you created this combat. Stardust is decent, but again, I think we're already taxed. So I will take the conversions back. We'll skip the card reward. Oh, here. I'm trying to click too far ahead. These little critters are annoying, to be sure. So I'm going to take 16 at the moment. We get full block here. There's the vulnerable. This will be full block. Keep that out. Let's see what we have rocking in here. Kind of like all those cards. Don't have a lot going on, so I do think it's correct to charge here. We just do know that I place in Lunar. And then we can Convergence. Some more Dazed into the deck. Do think we Big Bang here. Take out a few Dazed. Pretty easy. Celestial Might Plus is nice. 6 damage 4 times. We're not like a big, like, bolster our strength kind of deck, but it is a nice multi-hit. Photon Cut's not bad either to help sculpt our deck. We might need this, actually. The damage output could use some help, and I think that being able to sculpt our hands a little bit better is really good for us. Okay, like that. On track to take 1 damage. I think I can live with that. Too toxic. We're going to take a lot more damage now. Here's the decisions, which I do think we want to play. I think the Big Bang is going to just be correct. It's the least efficient, but it does a lot. 13, the Bulwark seems a little excessive, and we can just probably defend plus to take care of the toxics. Know thy place on this one, so we're definitely blocking everything now. 2 strikes we can turn into dive bombs pretty easy. Now we can Photon Cut. Put back probably a Bulwark, honestly. We can strike. And we can toxic. We can toxic. That should be pretty good. Meteor Shower is going to be quite nice here. 10. Dive Bomb this out. And I do think we probably Bulwark. And then Know Thy Place, so we just keep this thing weak for a while. We take 3, which I don't love, but is fine. 18. 15. Put this back. Bulwark to continue to grow the blade. And blade. Heirloom Hammer. Pretty good. Hidden Cache might be needed now. Though we have like the Convergence already. I'm going to skip these. I'm much more interested in a Glow for energy than I am, or for star. It's like a multi-place. We can hit this for free, essentially. I do think we want to probably block. And return. Take a little bit of damage here. This is a tougher fight, to be sure. Probably a big bang here. 21 blocks, so I think this will probably be a flex potion turn. We can bulwark to grow this by 10. Just a little taxing on our energy. I do think I'm just more interested in crashing in for like... Though this would be 11 damage, this forge is for 10, so it's going to do more. Yeah, because it's going to deal 30 damage here, which is pretty nice. No damage from that. 16 shield now with 27 attack. Alright, 18 attack now. Looks a little bit more palatable. 13, we gain some stars, and we can chip through the shield to give us back an energy, but nothing doing. So we'll take 5 here. A lot of chip shots, which I don't love. I think I want to put back the decisions. What do we have for charging? 2 more strikes, I like that. Let's get those out of here. Photon cut. Put back a defend, I think. Do I want a decisions? I think I just do this to apply the weaknesses to it for a couple of turns. Yeah, it just insta breaks the shield, which is nice for free especially. Now we can block pretty much all but one. And we have some more block next turn. There's the Sovereign Blade. Looking to deal... Oh, we lost the Vulnerable. Defend plus puts us at 13, 15. Looking to take 5. I think we just full block plus convergence. See if I can find something to go with this. There's the Meteor Shower. Into the Bulwark. I think we have to do this, and then, yeah, because it's our first attack, we get the energy back. And we had the Ampule as a backup, too. 7 stars is very good. 7 damage 7 times. Just super strong. I'm just not confident we're going to have the star production enough to pull that one off. It's tough. I think I'm going to skip over these, unfortunately. I just don't think they're doing what I want the deck to be doing. We can rest at this fire, and then Smith at the next fire here. Okay, bracelet's fine. Now we can Smith. I do think we want to upgrade Big Bang, because I just think we want that in our opening hand the majority of the time. Multi-enemy combats. Okay. I do think a colorless potion probably will help us here. No. I guess this will help the most. Okay. Little misplay, should definitely draw the cards first. Got the Bulwark. And we can Sovereign Blade. Anyone we hit, we kill. 6, 10, 16. We're full blocking. So I think I'm just going to play this, which is a little weird, but it gives us the block next turn plus the cleat. So I don't want to kill with this right now because I don't have a solve for the other 2 body parts, so it's just going to be essentially buying me time. So I already have 21 blocks, so we're looking to take 20 damage. 10, 16, 20. So we're full blocking already. So I do think we want to... How much are you dealing? 18 damage. 28 damage. So that still just kills anything because of the vulnerable. I think that's good. Trying to just chip away at it in even increments. Full block. The crush under's really nice here. Knock that down to 1. So we're looking to take 6, 12, 15 damage. So if we strike this down to 10... we can Sovereign Blade. We can defend, which would only do 3. Yeah. Defend charge would deal 6 to this one, so we could clear 2 body parts here and full block. Not full block. Nearly fully, but no, full block. Let's do a defend and a know thy place. And then we can Lunar Blast, and then we Ampule, and now we're full blocking, and we know we have like 26 damage on tap guaranteed because of the dive bombs. 32 damage on tap. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 4 block. Very cool. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain 1 strength this turn. Gamma Blast is very strong, but again, with the stars, I still, without the first glow, I really think we're clogging our deck up more than we're helping our deck. Sucks to say it, but I think that's true. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. Every 3 turns, draw a card. Or enchant 3 cards with Adroit, which is 3 block. Which is not bad, actually. Let's clear a strike. I think that's definitely a thing we want to be doing. Gain 3 block. Like, you can add... Is it 3 cards? So, like, this is a guaranteed 3 block at the start of every turn, which is kind of nice. This could have 3 block on it and just do a million things, potentially. And the Lunar Blast is always at least a block. Pretty strong. Let's do that. Shower, Big Bang, and Lunar Blast. They're all 0s, so being able to pick that up really helps, I think. If you play 5 or more cards in a turn, which we're not very good at. I do like Dark Shackles, I just don't think it's quite good enough here. I think that's kind of all we want. We're coming up on a lot of fights, so a potion probably makes sense. Help just make sure we don't clog up, which is what we really don't want to encounter. Let's start by drawing our card, which we know we want to do. We can certainly charge here and just nix 2 attacks. So basic strikes out of here. I do think we probably want to drink the potion. Then 14 damage would be 1 short of waking this up. It's weak, but not vulnerable. And gain some more block. That knocks that out. That makes me weak. This stays asleep. Dive bomb on that. Photon cut that. We can put back the defend because we're taking no damage this turn. Minion dive bomb. Defend. That's up, and do we want to deal 28 damage to the one in the back? The answer is no here. It's going to wake up. This comes... No, it stays asleep one more turn? Okay, that's excellent. So we can just do that. Sovereign Blade dealing a little less. We could Vulnerable Potion, but I don't think we necessarily want to go down that road. Venerate, and I think Convergence will help us sculpt the next best turn when this thing is awake. Okay. We have Decisions, and Venerate, so I think that's probably a good place to start. Just infinite block, and the Sovereign Blade is gigantic. Seems like a deal. What do we have in deck here? Defend, defend. So a charge looks like it would be pretty good. I do think Convergence is probably pretty smart. And do that. And then Photon Cut. Just put this back, so we're going to draw it next turn anyway. 54 block. Okay. I think we just do that. 13's a lot more manageable. Actually, can we just kill this turn? Sure can. Another Crush Under is pretty interesting. 6 damage, deals 2 additional damage for all the cards that have a star cost. It's not really for us. Take the Elite here at full health. It's a tougher Elite fight for sure. Okay, let's draw our card first because we know we're going down that road. Two X7's 14. Definitely charge up a couple strikes. Do think I like the Bulwark here. We can keep this thing in the status effects for a while. We're going to take a lot of dazes off this, but I do think hitting this for a lot is going to help us. I do want to try to end this fight as quickly as I can. So, we're already full blocking, so Minion Dive Bomb. Plus Sovereign Blade. Oh, we have one more energy there. I could have gained star. Crush Under. And a Convergence. Not that I want to hang on to these, but we don't, which is nice to know. I think Meteor Shower here. Photon Cut. That back. 8 block. We're taking on a big hit. This is definitely the worst hit of the game for us. Dive Bomb does it. Just one really big hit. But those are the ones that can, basically warp the whole game. Devastate, really awesome. Pillar of Creation. Whenever you create a card, gain 4 block. And again, Stardust. This time it's upgraded. It's an attack. 30 damage going into the Insatiable. Our star production's just like we have Convergence and Venerate, and that's it. Big bang now. It's so close. I guess Stardust. I'm gonna smith. We have enough. We have enough health. Feels like we want to increase the star output from one of these cards, so I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade convergence. Okay. Let's see what we draw here. There's the Sovereign Blade, and we just drew a lot of defense. I do think this will be a dexterity potion kind of game. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of statuses. Okay. Definitely want to know thy place. I do think we want this bulwark. 33 block. Do we have the 2 strikes still? I think so. Yes, I do think we want to do that. Just go transform. I do think the statuses are going to help a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and use this over the Stardust. We blow our decisions, but we can deal quite a bit of damage. 40 damage here. I think that's probably worth it since we have the ability to do so. There's a dive bomb. Cut. Just put back decisions. Should have probably been the lunar, honestly. Gain a little bit of block from the lunar strike. Dive bomb. Frantic. I think we'll play this just to get the 9 block next turn. And we'll probably throw a vulnerability potion. I don't have a potion on me yet. Question is, do we want a meteor shower? Decisions is going to shuffle, so I think the answer is yes. Keep the vulnerability and weaknesses stacked, because that's really helping keep us alive. 7. Do you think we... Oh no, we have them stacked already. Max a full block. We just need to put some damage on. We need the Sovereign Blade. There it is. Glitter Stream makes a lot of sense. Big hit when we can get it. We'll deal 20 damage as well. That's a big damage turn for us, plus a full block. Okay. What do we have for Bulwark and a Convergence? Not so much into charging here. Don't need to do that, so let's Photon Cut. We'll put back charge. I'm fine with Bulwark here because we'll get the block next. Or no, we won't get the block. We'll get the Forge onto the Sovereign Blade, which is good. Glitter Stream makes a lot of sense to me. Do we want a Convergence or do we want to charge? I think Convergence makes a lot of sense because of the resources. Okay. 5 energy here. Meteor Shower. Photon Cut. Put back a Frantic Escape. I think I want to play the one that costs 1 this turn. I do think we probably want to charge because I think we want to increase our damage output to try to end this fight quickly. And I do think we will take a step away. This should be the end of the fight. Yep, got him. Very cool. Crash landing. The Smith. The Smith feels like it would help us, but again, we're just so taxed. But the Smith being able to forge to help us clear things with one big hit. Right now, taxing our resources. We did pick up the Stardust as well. I just don't think we can afford to. Crash landing's interesting. $21 damage to all. I think I'm going to take it. The debris is tough because we're not really picking up, like, paying off statuses in the deck. But I do think that that card just being increasing our damage output so efficiently is worth something here. Okay, let's see what we're being offered. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards to your hand. Retain the chosen card. Yeah, these are all Vaku standards. Can we get to a merchant quickly? Eternal. Can't be removed. Okay. The start of each combat, put 1 of 5 random cards into your hand. I don't like that. I guess we'll take this. Okay. Still looking now for an early merchant, so I guess we're going to start that way in our pathing. So I want to get here for card removal service very quickly. And then we want to try to pivot to this direction. No, that completely cuts us off from another. So the most merchants we can visit in this floor is 1. So we'll always end up with 1 curse unless an event gets us there. So I do think we're going here and then here. So 1, 2. Okay. Seems like a fair enough way to go. Okay, these knuckleheads. So let's start with the card. Let's wish. What do we want here? I'm going to take 14 damage, and right now we have the glitter stream, which is covering most of that. Could be just a know thy place. Start us that way. Strip almost all of the shield out. I do think we want to do this. Mostly hit the other guy, unfortunately. But we won't take any damage. We're close to clearing out at least the living shield. Do you think this will help? Okay, and the cleat will protect us from that. No more shield. Don't think we want any of these. The Shining Strike is somewhat attractive to be able to help increase our star. I guess so. Okay, card remove. Okay, that helps a little bit. It's our only shop, so we gotta make it count. There's a glow. This is not a great shop. I don't think we want a second lunar blast, so I think we'll just move on. See if maybe we can pay gold for an event, because we're looking to take an amount of events this time. We have the bracelet, so we know they're not going to be combat events. Let's start with the card. I do think we want to do this. Takes out the middle, but I think we just want to take this one out. Yeah, we're just full blocking for the next 2 turns, most likely. I'll just help with the Sovereign Blade. Easy full block. Wish for anything that deals damage here. Sure. Give ourselves some options. Hegemony is interesting, but a lot. Particle Wall is one of my favorites, and it's a Particle Wall plus. I just think we're still pretty taxed on the star, looking to probably upgrade our glow here. Sure. Crash landing and glow. Sweet. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Let's do the glimmer stream or glitter stream because you gain more. Let's it's probably elite this fire, this elite, like it's like this way. Okay, these guys are annoying for sure. Do you think we want to wish? Do you think we probably want to wish for a meteor shower? Glow is probably fine here. Bulwark will deal with everything. Clear that. Stack on the one because I just want to keep it weak for as long as possible. We'll put a wish on top. Do you think we want to wish here? Probably just for a know thy place. Could be decisions. But I think it'll just be a know thy place. Keep things stacked up on there and then do this. We just lose a venerate here from the Spectral Knight. Do I need this? I think this is probably pretty good here. Wish for something that deals a lot of damage. I think we want to wish here. We can't do decisions. Could do a lunar blast though. Full block. we go smack, smack, kill. Whenever you create a card, gain 2 block. Oh man, void form. Oh man, void form's really good. Void form. Oh, that could be my death sentence. We'll see. Carrying shield. That's actually pretty good for us because we can cobble together a lot of block. I think this is probably appropriate. And with the parrying shield. We do have some vulnerable stacked up on it. We just don't have the most damage output is my concern. Steal a big chunk. I don't want to draw skills. I'll do this because we get to... Got a little bit more damage there. Okay. Dive bomb, wish, Stardust could be pretty good. We get to wish. Just need damage output, crash landing probably. Shining strike, crash landing. Upgraded a wish and a venerate. I do think we probably rest. It's close. Yeah, probably rest here. I don't love it, but a lot of our deck is upgraded. I mean, it could always be more, but... Trade for a potion belt. Red mask for a popper. No way. Parrying shield for oddly smooth stone. That's pretty good. Parrying shield deals a little bit more damage. I kind of like this. Yeah, I'll take the potion belt here. It's not the best because we're not guaranteed to get 2 more potions here, but we'll take the risk. Man, there's just easy void form here. Take 21. Ugh. Okay, let's know thy place. Still take 21. I do think we void form this turn, most likely. Let's wish. A defend that costs 1. Do we have it? No. Man, that's rough. We can take a 0 that gives us 3 block. So I guess we'll just take Lunar Blast. Play this. Oh, it does end the turn. I forgot. It's been a minute. Okay, so we take some damage there. 14 block. Looking to take 16. Keep the Know Thy Place going. Which I should not have done first. I do think we probably want a decisions here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Just like huge solution for blocks for 2 turns straight. Do that. Do that. Do that. Can wait for a wish. Already have 27 block. What do we have? Yeah, definitely have some stuff. Okay, Shining Strike's free. Crush. do think we want to wish for something here. Stardust could be good. Yeah, I guess Stardust, and we just go ahead and blow it up. Full block. Alright, so now we're re-exposed. I think glow for nothing is correct. I do think we want to wish. Probably just Bulwark. So take nothing, full block again. And we have the parrying shield to deal a little bit of damage. And then we crash landing. So we clear that out. So we have nothing I want to take here. And yep, see what this monster brings here. It's a tougher fight. Let's start with a bang. No attack, or no need to defend here. I do like the crush under. We could wish. Nothing has artifact, so let's wish for a meteor shower. Just deal a lot to everything, and then we can follow it up with a really big crush under. Sovereign Blade almost clears this on its own. Let's do that. Let's cut this. Put back Wish because we don't need it this turn. We'll gain back 3 of our star. Carrying Shield got a little bit of damage. We're on 4 for Pen Nib. So 12 is what they're looking to deal. Fly, weak, and vulnerable. I do think we want to block here most likely because we can't kill them both. Take Bulwark. And that'll help when we find the Sovereign Blade, just take something out. And again, the Parrying Shield dealing damage, easy full block. Stardust is nice. Let's wish. I think Crash Landing just about does the job, so we do this. And that. Okay, this is the last reward. Patter Plus, which is nice. The Vigor is really good on certain turns. Or the Guiding Star, which we might have enough now to just, and it's a plus, to draw 3 cards is kind of nice. Though cards aren't really a super big tension point for us. The Photon Cut Plus is really cool. I do think we probably want to Smith when we get to the next one, so I guess I'll skip here. And we will Smith. Might want to increase the block and the forge off the Bulwark. Maybe the Void Form, because there are some turns that you get hit pretty hard against Test Subject. I think we're going to start with a Power Potion. That's pretty good. I think the Orbit's going to be the best for us. Double damage on the 10th attack. So, Photon Cut. Put back the decisions, so we can just do that and draw it now. Do I want to wish for a skill so I'm not just hamstrung? I think the answer is yes. That's probably... Bulwark? And then I can decisions, and I can activate. So it really pumps up the Sovereign Blade. Add the vulnerable to it. Rush under. And just kill in one shot. Okay, what's up? Head 2. 30 damage. I think this will help with 2 blocks in a row. I do think we want to venerate. Do we want to wish for something? Might be a good... well, I have 2 strikes in our hand. Could charge out the injury, though. Is that a waste of a wish? Probably. It's a pretty weak turn, but I think it's fine. I think we're going to find a better turn to wish. Charge, what do we have? Be like a defend and an injury? I think that's fine. So we defend an injury, turn those into minion dive bombs. Right now, we're still looking to take a lot of damage. Drawing a card, what will that do for me? What will wishing do for me? Nothing much. I think just convergence is correct to just take damage. This would be 30 more damage. I think that's okay. Yeah, take a heap of damage. There's the void form, and we're looking at, it's on a turn, we're looking to take 50. So minion dive bomb. We can wish. We don't have much in our deck left. We'd be better off just drawing cards here. So this is a really rough turn for sure. Do you think we're going to draw a card? What's the last card? We'll just wish for it. Let's go. Do we want a vulnerability potion before the last head? I think we kinda have to. 24. 24. Okay. 12. $39, but debris, which I'm not big on. Defend. Void form. Okay. Yeah, nothing we can do there. Okay, didn't get him. Damn, close. Hits hard. And I do think some of the hits we took through that act kind of cost us a little bit, but it was a really good fight. So, appreciate everybody hanging out. Obviously, any tips, suggestions. I know there's some obvious misplays in there that could have been rearranged and done a little bit better, but anything you see down below, pop in there, help us out, subscribe, like, comment, all those good things. Appreciate hearing from you. Looking forward to more Slay the Spire 2. Till next time, play more cards.